Hey guys, Zach here, and today, well, not today, a while ago, or anyway, we finally reached over 200 subscribers. I wanted to wait till I got a little over that, around like 205, something like that, just so that way, like, I don't get to 200 and then for some reason someone unsubscribes, which is totally fine. I don't care if people unsubscribe or not, but, I just don't want this to seem awkward. See, he says he has 200 subscribers, but he only has 199, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. So, for today, I figured I'd do something a little special, or not really special per se, but just kind of give you guys a tour of, of my collectibles and whatnot. I've done this before in the same room, but a lot of things have changed and moved around, sorry. So, yeah, I just figured, why not show you guys what I have to show, and yeah, I don't know why that was my door, but anyway, yeah, yeah, I guess let's just get into it. Actually, no, that's a lie. First of all, before I get into this, really quick, I just want to say there are other things that, will be not related, or what am I trying to say? There's just a lot going on right now, a lot of just, schoolwork and everything when I'm recording this. I'm recording this in advance. So there's a lot of like finals I'm trying to get ready for, so I'm sorry if I stutter in some cases, but yeah, there will be other things in this besides just Jurassic Park and Godzilla. I will show you almost everything I own, or at least almost everything I have on display. So, yeah. And if I do sound out of breath at times, in previous takes, I could just be, completely out of shape, but a little exerting. I'm not gonna lie. Again, that could just be me. I am definitely, without a doubt, not the skinniest person I know, but I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just get into this. We've stalled long enough. So, to start off, we have all of the Lego sets from 2015's Jurassic World. I don't really care for these, to be honest. When these came out, because, the Hasbro figures were trash at the time, but, when these came out, these were fine, but, now that we have Mattel, it's just kind of I don't really care, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if I ever sold these in the future, so, yeah. So that's it for that. Next up, this is actually something that's a little more sad. We have what's left of a cardboard standee for the 2012 film Wreck-It Ralph. I remember getting this, when I was, 11 or so. I remember, my sister and I had just come back from somewhere. I think we went to my dad's for the weekend, and I remember we both got something. My sister got something, and then I remember my mom and my stepdad at the time, they were just, so we didn't get you the same thing as your sister, but we have something else for you, so come in the basement. And sure enough, they had this really tall, standee, which I absolutely lost it when I saw this in my basement, because I remember I went to the theaters, and, there was, a standee for, this movie called Wreck-It Ralph. I didn't know what it was. I saw one of them where it had, M. Bison, and it had, Robotnik, Dr. Eggman, on the side where, I forget her name. And then I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking, is that Eggman? Or is Eggman gonna be in, a Pixar movie? What is this? And then I keep walking, and then I see this, and I just freak out. Wreck-It Ralph, it's just this big, video game movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird to see Sonic in a Pixar movie, but still, it's still really cool. And, of course, we had to cut this, because it was just way too big, so this thing has unfortunately seen better days. Not in the best shape, and it's kind of, screwed into the wall. So, for any, movie, poster collector or standee collector who have to see this, I am so sorry. This actually hurts me, just to, talk about how we just, torn this thing to shreds, but, hey, we have what's left of it, and I guess that's all that matters, but, just cool. It's still very cool, and I'm glad I have this, the way it is, but still. Anyway, speaking of video games, here's a little video game section right here. This is specifically Nintendo. So I have all my Nintendo games here, all my figures. And I know Sonic isn't really like Nintendo at all. He's Sega, but he still kind of fits. Plus, I already have that plush. And yeah. And of course, we have the glorious King K. Rool amiibo. Really quick, I just want to say it is a blessing that he's in Smash Brothers. It truly is, and I am so happy. I kid you not, the day they announced him, I normally don't get excited when they announce like new characters for Smash. I don't usually like scream like, you know, other people do, but when they announced K. Rool, I did. But I'm not gonna lie, you wanna know what's better than having K. Rool in Smash Brothers? Having K. Rool as a main villain in a Donkey Kong game again. He hasn't been a main villain since Donkey Kong 64, which was like, when did that come out? 96? 99? 20 years ago at least. So, Nintendo, get your shit together. Bring them back in your games. But, yeah. Anywho, we have all my Transformers figures. Of the Power of the Primes, Siege, Titan's Return, a couple of Earthrise figures, and so on. It's funny, I remember getting the Siege Prime and thinking, that looks great. And then sure enough, the Earthrise Prime comes out, and I really want that, but I don't know. I already have one Prime. I don't know. But yeah, we have the Masterpiece Grimlock, which is almost, well, not almost, but it's kind of underwhelming. I remember wanting this really bad freshman year, but after getting it in hand, it's alright. Not a terrible figure. Well, the robot mode is, but the T-Rex mode is solid, so I like that. Expensive as hell, but still. A Fall of Cybertron Grimlock here. And all my G1 figures, including a Grimlock. Yep. I am a little bit of a Grimlock fan. Not just because he's a T-Rex, but I just really like the character. Just like big muscle, little brain. I just think that's funny. I really like that. So, kind of like the Hulk, but like a little more comedic, I guess. And not like, well, I don't really know a lot about the Hulk or any Marvel property, so I do apologize, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. Anyway, we have a few episodes of the G1 cartoon, the G1 movie, which is the best Transformers movie, fight me. A couple episodes of Beast Wars. Michael Bay Garbage, a fantastic game. The 86 movie on Blu-ray. And the best live action movie. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for my Transformers collection. Now for something a little more familiar, Jurassic Park here. Of course, this top shelf is just a big celebration of just Jurassic Park, nothing specific. We have the Legacy Brachiosaurus, which looks good, but feels kind of cheap. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad by any means, but I feel like they could have done a little more with this in terms of quality, but hey, that could be said for a lot of Mattel figures. The Chronicle Collectibles T-Rex statue in the Jurassic World Jada Jeep Wrangler. The Lego Jurassic Park set that came out a couple years ago. A boxed Alan Grant that I got for $30 and an original Kenner Raptor. I have him here because this is actually the first Jurassic Park figure I've ever owned. So, yeah. Of course, right here we have Michael Crichton, his, well, the Barnes & Noble exclusive combo pack of Jurassic Park and The Lost World. And this is actually something you can't buy. This is actually something I 3D printed in my CAD class. So, yeah. And of course, we have the Revoltech T-Rex. I forgot what it was called for a second. So, yeah. Just gonna lean down here. Now, these shelves here, these are just more movie specific. We have toys from the first movie, toys from the second movie here. Not so much the third movie, more specifically the 20th anniversary movie, but you know, most of them are reprints from the Jurassic Park 3 toy line, so I figured, hey, that counts. All the movies and books I have, and games. And the rest is just Mattel figures. The Fallen Kingdom lines here, the Legacy Collection, and the Primal Attack and Dual Attack lines. So, yeah. We have the Primal Attack Extreme Chomping T-Rex on top of the glorious Legacy Collection Brachiosaurus box. So, yeah. Anyway, next up, again, that's, I had a breath kicking in, but next up we have the Sonic Collection, or my Sonic Collection. We have a couple of Toy Island figures right there. This Sonic right here was actually, you know, given to me by a good friend of mine. Of course, we have the Sonic Mania pre-order set right here. And the boxes for the Tataku figures. This is another thing a friend of mine gave to me. And yeah, I actually bought this, but still. We have a cup from the Sonic movie, which I actually do want to review. I want to wait till I get the Blu-ray, or whenever that comes in for me. I ordered it. Should come in on the 19th, so somewhere around there, but still. Anyway, all of my movies and whatnot, or more specifically games, but still. And yes, I do count some cameo games. Smash Bros. Brawl, Sonic's first appearance in a Smash game. He gets appearance before K. Rool. What the hell? Of course, Smash Ultimate, Smash for Wii U. Little Big Planet, there was a Sonic skin for this. And somewhere I do have the Simpsons game. And of course, Smash Ultimate. Of course, I have the Genesis Mini and some Sega Genesis games, the Lego Dimension Sonic set, and a couple Game Gear games. This right here has nothing to do with Sonic. A friend of mine just came to my house one day, just put that there, and just said, he's part of the Sonic lore now, so I just accepted it. And judging by the back of him, his name is Spark. So, Spark is officially a Sonic character. So, there's that. But anyway, below here, we have all of my classic figures from Classic Sonic. The better Sonic, in my humble opinion. Figures for modern Sonic, which I don't like as much, but I still like. I just don't like how Sega's treating them, to be honest. Alright. Sorry, just kind of kneeling down here. All of my plushies and whatnot. Just kind of... I don't really collect plushies, but most of these are from when I was a kid. This one I found at a flea market for $10, and I just like the older, like, almost like Dreamcast era of modern Sonic, so I just bought that, as well as the Knuckles there. So, yeah. And down here we have books and just other miscellaneous things. Right here, we have my high school diploma with a figure from Godzilla King of the Monsters, because my last day of high school was 2 days before King of the Monsters came out. So, yeah, that's really cool. Really cool note to end high school on. But anyway, we have this carved hippo that my dad got me from Jamaica. The sculptor never knew what a hippo was, so he looked it up, and sure enough, he really liked the animal and made this for my dad, which is a really cool story. But another thing, he sculpted a penis on it. Of course, I can't show it, but it's there. You're just gonna have to trust me on that one. But, yeah. Alright. So, here we have all of my Papo figures. When it comes to dinosaur figures, I mainly collect Jurassic Park and Papo, unless it's something that looks really cool. So, yeah, my Papo figures here. So, yeah, Papo, Papo, whatever you want to call them. Alright. Now for my Godzilla collection. Of course, up top we have the NECA figures. And yes, I did make room for the upcoming 1989 and 2003 figures. These look great. Of course, behind them, we have the Criterion collection, which is way too big. I don't know why it's that big. I think it's stupid. That's the only place it fits. I'd like to put it with the rest of my movies down there, but still. It's just stupid. But anyway, right here, we have some SH Monster Arts figures. I don't have a lot, but these are the ones that I own. And there is GMK, the one I use for my my channel profile picture, along with the I can't speak today, the Revoltech T-Rex. So, yeah. Anyway, some more Bandai vinyls here, more Millennium series, and Shin Godzilla in 2014. The Heisei era. Alright. The Showa era. And all of my movies and whatnot. So, of course, we have King of the Monsters, the original, King Kong vs. Godzilla. You know, different games, Godzilla 2014. Monster Musume. That has nothing to do with Godzilla, but we'll talk about why that's there in a bit. So, yeah. And, of course, I have all these little Bandai figures that I reviewed a while ago. And yeah. And also I have this little NECA figure right here. I just think it's a cool little piece to keep in the box, so there it is. But anyway, these are some other Godzilla figures that I have on display that I don't really like. I want to display them, but I don't really have the room for them on the main shelf here. So, yeah. So, of course, we have the little Chibi figures, the Gashapons, the NECAs, and we have a Kong Skull Island, or Playmates Kong Skull Island figure. So, yeah. Over here we have all my movies and shows. We have Back to the Future, the first 2 seasons of The Simpsons, which I honestly might sell, all of Rocko's Modern Life, Ed, Edd n Eddy, all 3 seasons of SpongeBob, Shrek, all of the Alien movies, and Jaws, and wait a minute, Monster Musume. Now, you're probably thinking, why do you have both the Blu-ray and the DVD? Well, one Christmas, I had, got a gift card. There was literally nothing to buy, so I saw the Blu-ray, and I just figured, why not? So I bought the Blu-ray, and, well, yeah, I waited. It finally came in. They sent me the DVD, so I, emailed Amazon, and sure enough, they sent me the Blu-ray. Well, hold on a minute. I still have the DVD. Now, in one episode, they did sort of reference Godzilla for, a second. So I figured, you know what? I guess that's enough to count. So, Monster Musume is now part of my Godzilla collection. So, yeah. It's a good show. A lot of people don't like it, and honestly, I can see why, but still, I do like it. Of course, right next to that, we have Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Next up, we have just this little Samurai Jack shelf I have. These, stylized vinyl figures. They're nice, but it'd be really nice if we had, traditional figures, like these. These would look great, but that's just me. So, yeah. Again, the complete series, the board game, so, yeah. Some pop vinyls from Back to the Future, Jaws, Alien, and Shrek. I don't really care for pop vinyls, but I do have a few. I do collect them if they're based off of something I like, but again, I just don't care for them. This is actually a boxed King of the Monsters Godzilla. Original King of the Monsters. A couple of Macho Man Randy Savages there. I love Macho Man Randy Savage. I think he was great. God rest his soul. And we have a little Boba Fett with some Fallen Kingdom Dr. Pepper cans. Of course, we have my consoles here. My Switch, Wii, and Wii U. This one I use for GameCube games. I didn't mean to turn that on. I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, this one I use for SNES games, and this one I use for GameCube games. Of course, the Switch is for newer games, so, yeah. I have a PS3, Xbox, and honestly, there are some games I like to go back to, but this one I just use as a Blu-ray player, so, yeah. Anyway, the Disney's Dinosaur Carnotaurus right here. And the Mojo Fun T-Rex? I don't know what company made this, but I saw it. It reminded me of the Bull T-Rex, so yeah. $7. You could do worse with that money. Right here, we have T-Rex Mania. I tried to make a Smash Brothers-like thing, but with T-Rexes from different shows and games and whatnot. So, yeah, I made this a little over a year ago. And we have this little picture. One of those, movable ones that my dad got me at a flea market. So, yeah. Right up here, we have a picture of my cockatiel as a dinosaur. Just a little, memorial thing for him. And I only really know how to draw dinosaurs, so, yeah. I tried to base this off of the Dakota Raptor from Saurian, but still, God rest his soul. A framed poster of GMK. I love this thing. I bought the poster itself at a comic book shop in a town nearby, but yeah. Of course, we have this giant Sonic plush that I got at the fair one year. We have a pillow with my dogs on it. This one right here, this is Colby, and this one's Gemma. And we have some figures that I don't really have room for. And the Mosasaurus here, which is Mattel's best figure. Again, fight me. But yeah, anyway. Right here we have a vintage Godzilla 1970 figure. 76, I believe. Made by Mattel, funny enough. But, yeah, it's still cool. And some Lego Dino figures. That, I've mentioned this before, but this was like my favorite thing ever when I was a kid. 5th grade, I love these things. So, yeah. Right here, we just have just a more paleontological factor, sort of like shelf, just more scientifically accurate. Well, not really. Feathered T-Rex. We now know that T-Rex wasn't feathered, though there are some people who will still fight you on that. The Collectae Carnotaurus, and yeah. And below that, we just have some more generic dinosaur figures. Of course, my tripod right here. And this is where all the reviews happen, and where I upload everything and so on. And here are some videos that I do plan on reviewing in the future. So, yeah. And lastly, I do have some Legos from Fallen Kingdom. I finally found them. I'm not sure I'm going to review them or not. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I think reviewing Legos is a bit of a hassle, but still. In my wallet, this is a custom like Godzilla 1 my aunt got me for Christmas. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it. These are all my collections and whatnot, all of my shows, movies, figures, everything I got going on. So, yeah. And with everything said, I just would like to really quick take the time to thank you guys for, getting us to 200 or over 200 subscribers. It actually means the world to me. Sorry, I'm kind of out of breath right now from filming everything in the way I did. It's kind of a hassle. So, again, I could just be fat, but anyway. I remember being surprised when I got to 50 subscribers. I never thought I'd ever get to 200. And this is honestly, this means the world to me. And I am so guys, thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know what else to say, without sounding like a broken record. It is I don't know. We started from, absolutely nothing. I remember when I first started my channel, I did 2-second, hey guys, Zach here. I bought this at a store. Okay, bye. And that was it. But we've managed to turn this channel into so much more than what it was before. And it's honestly it's great. I met many great people who enjoy my content. And that's what, makes me the most happy. If people hate my content, that's fine, that's still fine. But people enjoy my content. That means a lot to me, because my videos, I'm not gonna lie, I know they're nothing special, unedited figure reviews, I know, not really the funnest thing in the world, but, it still means a lot to me that people take the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me, so, yeah. So, I'd like to end this video by saying thank you very much for, 200 subscribers and, subscribing yourselves, viewer watching at home, but, yeah. And that's pretty much it. So, stay safe, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, Zach out.